Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Lord Tion Dayne, the rider of Grey Ghost, the former Sword of the Morning, and the Lord of the Torrentine. And we pick things back up in the midst of the Dance of Dragons as Prince Aegon fights against his nephew, King Maelor, here in an attempt to take the throne from the one who has the disputed heritage. King Maelor is said to not be the son of Damien the Quiet Tide, but instead the son of his wife or his mother's close friend, Lord Quinton Silver, who has died during battle, dead and eaten by Caraxes. So the battle still continues. It is a dance of the dragons, even though Lord Quinton is dead. King Maelor does have another dragon in the battle. He actually has his wife's dragon, his sister wife's dragon, Princess Rhaenyra, named after her mother. She's bringing out her dragon now. She's old enough to ride it into battle. Her dragon is Blackclaw. Seems to be a pretty decently effective combat dragon here. Aggressive, calculating, and supporting. So not terrible traits. So he's got a dragon back. So there's still, it's basically one dragon versus one dragon right now, because Princess Helena is currently in prison. But yeah, Aegon's still got Daemio, who is a pretty good dragon, bloodthirsty, aggressive, and accepting. So this is a pretty good combat dragon as well. But if King Maelor comes of age during this fighting, his dragon, Demagon, is a fearsome worm, which is giving it a huge health boost and dragon size advantage. Not to mention it's solitary and impulsive, so doesn't have the best traits, but it's still gonna be a big dragon. So yeah, things could get interesting if this fight continues on. And you can see here that Prince Aegon has started to turn things around. You remember last episode, it got to 97% in favor of King Maelor, and now he's only down to 42%. And part of that, I think, is because a lot of his troops have been occupied down here in the south against his enemies in Old Town and the Reach, and also, of course, the Torrentine, because we are making inroads into the Red Mountains. Now, in those last couple episodes, I was holding off on engaging with some of the really big forces that they were bringing down here. At one point, I think they had close to 100,000 men coming up here. And even with our dragon advantage, I was a little concerned about facing that. The dragons give you a huge advantage in battle, but it's not a complete advantage. If they've got enough numbers, they can still just overwhelm you. However, I did see that their troops, they got about 60,000 troops that kind of got separated from the rest. So we managed to engage them in battle, and that's what you see here. And we are putting our massive battle advantage to use. You can see our minimum roll is pretty significant here, just based on the fact that we've got the couple dragons here, Grey Ghost and whatnot. And now you can see we also have, if I can manage to get this pulled up here. There we go. You can see here that we are having a mad charge. As Grey Ghost and I bathe Torrent's drip in flame, I feel his blood rising beneath me. He wants a real fight, and I feel compelled to oblige. We make a last strafing run before diving onto their vanguard, decimating their forces beneath tooth, tail, and claw. Gore flies through the air as Grey Ghost rips Maslin's army and men apart. As the gore of the enemy surrounds us and men flee before our might, I see Desmond snaking through the fleeing men straight towards us. He thinks us too slow, but with a curve of my thighs, Grey Ghost turns and bites right through the torso, leaving his bloody legs to fall to the ground, lifeless. Oh, poor Desmond. You thought you were going to be a dragon slayer, didn't you? Well, no, you were eaten by Grey Ghost. All will tremble before us. Grey Ghost has greatly helped our side in this battle. You gain moderate dragons combat actions. Nice. All will tremble before us. So that's going to give us a nice little bonus. I think we should be able to pull off this battle. You can see that battle advantage is just massive here. This will be remembered as one of the most decisive military victories thanks to the heroic action of King Damon on Dragonback. He's also devastating the enemy leadership. Nice. So yeah, we go and we our Gray Ghost is just like ripping through the people in the battle, and then Caraxes comes down and just blasts them with his dragon fire. Luthor, along with many of the other commanders, are all met with dragon flame. Those who are not dead are horrifically burned. Great glory to us. Oh boy. So we are just devastating their army here. Ouch. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this battle here. Details. So we came in with 30,000 versus their 80,000. So they more than doubled our troops. But the 3 dragons we brought in, look at that. We only lost 3,000 men. They lost almost 50,000. This was another field of fire here, basically. Let's take a look at the knights. It took... Wow, the game actually stuttered there for a moment because they had so many hits. Lord Lyman, 773 kills. Him, and obviously that's not just him himself, but like him and his trusted, knights and whatnot. Lord Lyman, 773. But, Lord Aaron here, our grandson, getting 716. So, he's proven himself pretty well as well. The Sword of the Morning. You do not underestimate the Sword of the Morning. Lord Azael doing pretty damn good too, 600. Magnus, Aegir, Lord Robert, Lord Rhinus, Lord Arthur, Lord Damon as well, Seaman Willems. Yeah, we've got Queen Lena's in here. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's take a look at the events. So Azael was wounded, but he killed a guy here. Redmond, just a lowborn man here. Magnus ripped the head off Lord Robert of House Cole. Ouch. House Cole is suffering here. They lost the knights. They lost Kristen Cole to a dragon, and then Lord Robert here has his head ripped off. Aegir as Urzak wounded Gladden Pinback. Yeah, a couple more wounds here. Some different fights going on, and then we see the dragons. Caraxes disintegrated Kyle. Grago's devoured Desmond. Oh, look, Maslin, yeah, just burned by this fiery blast. Look how many, oh man, Caraxes just making his way through here. Not seeing too many, super notable houses here. But yeah, just, oof, that is pretty vicious. Not to mention, the grievous burns to all of these guys. Look how many of them just horrifically all burned with the dragon fire. Damn, that was an impressive victory here. We're gonna go in and take Sunwatch back over. Now that we've forced their armies out, we should be able to go in and get some more sieges done. Let's take a look how much. Wow, look at this. We took out a sixth of all of King Maelor's forces, so we're actually giving Prince Aegon a chance here just by decimating the forces of King Aegon, which is cool. And I'm glad that we're able to kind of help the war out and kind of keep this dance of dragons going. I wouldn't stick around there if I were you guys, because we're just going to come and lay our dragons into you again. So yeah, not too bad. We are kind of kicking ass here, gotta say. Oh, look at this. They're coming in with some more troops. Not too... That's quite a few. That's quite a few, but I think we could still pull this off, actually. If we all join in, we might be able to get a victory here. So let's see. Oh, maybe not. Ah, because the other dragons are not involved here? Damn. All right. Ooh, a mad charge. Oh, well, we get another one here. Another mad charge. Damn, I think it's because we didn't have all the dragons with us. All right, so we're gonna get knocked out here, I think. Oh, another dragon comes in, probably. No, we get pulled back. All right, that's fine. We can afford to lose one battle here. So our troops are gonna retreat. So yeah, like I said, the dragons are not always going to be enough to completely turn the tides of the battles here. But losing that one battle, not really that bad. We can check the details just in case we lost anybody important here. No, Magnus is just killing some more guys here. Looks like we didn't lose anybody. Yeah, a couple more people devoured by dragons. Luckily, yeah, Lena and and King Daemon are still up and running. So yeah, nothing. That's not the worst loss, honestly, to face there. So we just got to gather back up with our troops, and we'll let them do their siege down here. We'll take it back, and then we'll kind of continue on. This war is going on for a long time. If we need to, I'm willing to white peace this if we have to. Oh wow, you shouldn't have leave. You do not want to leave your guys lonely like that. That is not a good plan. Well, sucks to be these 6,000 troops here because you're about to get annihilated as we bring in our armies here. Doom delivered. Oh yeah, Lena's just destroying people with Vhagar here. Oh, they got another Kingsguard, or they had another Kingsguard. Didn't last long. I'm just kind of vaguely accepting these as we go through. I'm not too concerned about a lot of these things. Our character is getting old, you will remember, so there we go. Yeah, let's get these sieges done. I might kind of, do a little time jump here, do a little cut while we get some sieges done in case anything interesting happens here, and we will probably pop back in if they do. Tion Dayne has died. Damn. Oh no, and look at him. He was actually, so this was our grandson from Radiant Cliffseer. He was actually a good fighter, formidable fighter, but he was accidentally killed by Clarion Guardgate in a tournament duel? Wow. Okay. Interesting. And now his brother, Lord Avalyn, is now the ruler there. Well, that's unfortunate. Tion was pretty cool, but sadly died during all of that here. Did we lose anybody else important? No, I don't think so. I think we're okay. So yeah, that's unfortunate for Tion there, named after us, obviously. Our friend Archibald died. This was our friend of Ironwood here. Well, that's unfortunate, but nothing we could do about that. He died 58 years of age. He lived a good long time. Sure, it was a good life. Do we want to use our dragon in this siege? No, it's 25 days left. I don't think we need to worry about that. We may use a dragon in a siege here if we go to assist in Horn Hill. That's probably going to give us the war score that we're going to need. We're going to have to get a couple more sieges done here. You can see we're at 74%, which is not too bad, but yeah, we do need to boost that up just a little bit more here. So we can we potentially like assault the walls? I'm not sure. We could use dragon assault forts. 40 days left though. No, don't need to worry about it. Curious where the enemy's armies all are. 19,000. How's your war going? He's down to 42%. Oh wow, he took another hit. He's only at 200,000. Although, yeah, Aegon's also taken a hit here as well. His wife's now pretty badly injured in the prison too. Yeah. All right. Wow. So, all right. The Dance of Dragons still going on. I don't think it's gonna end. Soon. The cool thing is that this war has lasted for like several years already. I think we're in year 4 of it, which is, pretty cool to think that this war is passing by through the course of, several years here. And, we're seeing dragon riders come of age during it. All right, looks like they're bringing some forces back. Totally down to just go and, let's see if we can quickly... Oh, they've got big armies coming in here. Not too keen on this, actually, but now we're gonna have to pull back out of here. I think we'll be okay. 100,000. Look, they bring 100,000 troops against us. They're losing a lot of guys though. So despite the fact that we lost that battle, they just lost a huge chunk of troops there. Let's take a look at we'll take a look at the details of that other big battle that we did win. Events. Damn, look at that. Aaron was wounded. Magnus slaughtering people. You can see, yeah, and then Vhagar goes through. Ooh, Vhagar took down the Lord of House Brax, the Mountain's Guardian here, and quite a few others. But even in this loss, look at even in the loss, they brought 150,000 troops against us. 150,000 versus our 16,000. We lost 4,000. They lost 50,000. So I don't even care if you call this a loss, because look how many we just devastated. Queen, like, look, what the heck? This is ridiculous. This is just messed up because of like the mob. But yeah, look at the kills here. That's crazy. 205 enemy knights. That's wild. Imagine if we got one of those dragon events during this battle. Ugh, man, there's so many named characters would have died. I'm not even sad we lost that battle. That was a significant victory for us anyways, I would say. Get that marriage done there. That is the daughter of Alan here, who is marrying our bastard grandson, Lord Rodri. You know, he is a bastard, you know, but it's, you know, like we said, you know, the bastards in Dorne are not taken quite as badly as they are in some other parts of the realm. So, you know, I don't have any ill will towards Rodri, let's just say. His father cheated on his wife, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, let's bring our forces back. They're going to try to get some sieges back done. We're at 83% though. We just need to get, if we can enforce our demands when we get to 90% because we've got that perk. So, I mean, we could potentially, I still think we're going to be able to win this one. And regardless of whether we win or not, we are significantly dropping King Maelor's troops here. And that's giving Prince Aegon a chance to potentially pull off a victory. So, which is not something that Tion himself cares about, but it is something that I, as a player, find interesting and kind of hope that, you know, King Aegon maybe wins, or we'll see if he can like pull off some kind of victory or something here, just because that would be interesting. How many troops they got here? Do we have enough to potentially take on these armies? Maybe. Can we pull in our guys here? Oh, fourth out. There we go. Yeah, let's hold off for a second. Let's back up. They've Daemon's got some more troops coming in here. Yeah. Oh, and look, I think we might be able to coax them in. Prince Corin, the Sage Son, has been made into a knight. Very well. Can we? No, they've got a lot of troops here. I'm still concerned just about the amount of troops they have. If we can coax them into a fight, that won't be so bad. But yeah, I don't want to. Well, this isn't actually that many troops here. I think we might be able to. Do something about this here. As long as they don't pull in that many more, just because of our battle advantage, which is pretty decent. Oh man, yeah, look at that, 600. Yeah, we're going up against Lord Josmond Rain. Hell yeah, House Rain. We're gonna rain fire down upon them here. The new rains of Castamere here. Look at that, we just utterly crushed their army there. Hell yeah, this isn't getting us any war score. We really do need to do sieges to win this, but unless we, you know, they're just gonna keep throwing armies at us unless we, you know, take their armies down here. 38%, he's still going down. Look at that, 100. Now, he's gone down from like 300,000 troops to 130,000 troops. So he's, yeah, King Maelor's troops have been just devastated by the dragon fire we are raining down here in Dorne. So we're going to get this siege back done real quick. And do we use the dragon? Sure, why not? It's not going to speed it up that much, but it'll speed it up a little bit anyways. Just got to really keep an eye out. If they bring in like the 100,000 troops, then we're in trouble. If they got anything under like 60k, then our dragons can easily kind of... I love that we're just stealing like all of their books. Each time we siege them down, we take one more book from them, which sucks for them, but you know what? We'll read them eventually. Now we'll probably sell them. All right, 85%. If we can get in here and we can siege this one down, maybe we use our dragon here. Strike the easy targets first. 4 months left. If we can get this siege done, then I think we're gonna have the war score we need here. And I don't see their armies coming in. We might be able to pull this off. 3 months left. Assault fort. No, oh man, okay, they are coming back. Use our dragon again. Let's do it again here. Oh man, they got the big army coming in. I don't like this. I think we pull back because we are getting the ticking war score here. Let's pull back. Don't want to risk it. They've got a lot of troops coming in here. And yeah, that's too many there. I think we pulled out just at the right time. But look, we got the ticking war score. If they don't get this siege done, we might have just enough time to get the ticking war score. We need 89. Oh man, this is gonna be super close. We need 90 war score. Is it gonna be enough? Are we gonna get one more tick before they get that siege done? Oh, it's so close. It's so close. No. Oh, there. Oh, we did. We just got it. Look at that. Look how close they are to winning the siege here. 3 days left. But nope, we have just enough to pull off the victory here and force our demands. Hell yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully... Oh, phew. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so they accepted. Holy moly, that was quite quite the war. I'm gonna pause it for a second there. We'll disband our armies. That was quite the war. Man, I don't know how many. Like, our dragon probably got quite a few kills during that. Like, let's see if we can see there. Look at this. Even Grey Ghost wiped out half the Kingsguard himself. Not to mention all these other guys. I'm afraid to look at Caraxes. Oh, Lena died. Wow, Lena died. That's... Damn. All right. That's wild. Ah, man. Okay, so Queen Lena was killed while using her dragon in a siege. Is Vhagar dead too? Let's see. Is Vhagar in Daemon's court? He does have a dragon pit, I believe. I'm not seeing Vhagar. Is Vhagar dead? That would be wild. Let's go and look at... No, that's not how we want to do it. If we go here and we go to manage realm affairs, select subject, dragons, summon a servant, show me all the living dragons. Tame dragons? No. Owned dragons? Probably. Well, let's see the wild dragons first. No, okay, Vhagar is alive still. Vhagar's a wild dragon? Well, that that gives an opportunity for somebody to do something crazy. If we look at Vhagar here, how many kills? Oh, actually, not a lot of kills for Vhagar. Surprisingly, there, just more of just wiping out the common folks. I think Caraxes probably has a decent amount though. Holy crap! Yeah, Caraxes. Jeez, how many do you think that is? Like 100? That's got to be 100, right? 100 named characters here. Wild. That's wild. Athos, probably Lord Athos, the Black Huntsman, being the most notable among them, but still pretty significant. Wow, wild. That's really cool. I mean, we pulled off the victory though, and we now hold Sunwatch here, which is pretty awesome. I mean, like I said, we didn't want to expand too deep into the Seven Kingdoms. We don't want to provoke them, at least not right now. Well, we don't want to provoke them any more than we have. Taking Old Town or taking the marches here, that would be a big provocation. You know what? They're probably just going to cut their losses. They're going to say, you know what? We lost 100,000 troops trying to stop this like Dornish invasion. Let's turn our troops back to where we need them. And so, yeah, that makes a lot of sense for them. I think that this is probably going to mean that Prince Aegon is going to be in a lot more trouble here. Because he's gonna lose his dragon. He probably loses his dragon advantage already. Or he's going to very shortly here once King Maelor can get into battle on his dragon. So Yeah, Prince Aegon getting himself into a little trouble here. Oh wow, Princess Daenerys incinerated by Vermithor. She tried to tame another dragon. Ouch. Poor Princess Daenerys. All she wanted was to ride a dragon. And unfortunately, it was not meant to be. We do have Princess Nerys here, which is kind of an interesting character. She's the one married to the Greyjoy. And look at her. She's a badass fighter. Not to mention, she's got her own dragon, Nessarion here, who is not a very good dragon, but technically, I mean, it's still a dragon. So yeah, there's a dragon in the Iron Islands, which is, terrifying prospect there. Gonna get time rolling again. We're gonna, I suppose, head home. We do need to give away this. We do need to give away this county. Oh my gosh, why do all of my children, they never want, just agree to the marriage I have arranged, please. Please, like, I'm tired of everybody. None of them want to marry who they're supposed to marry. I get it. But you gotta do, well, what the family needs. I think for Sunwatch, we have a couple options here. I think the one that I want to give this to is probably going to be Martin Garstane here. He served us well. He fought, with us in many a battle. And he got imprisoned by the Lannisters for fighting with us. And you know what? I think he would be a good man, despite what he has suffered. He's still a capable commander. And so I think he would be a good man to guard Sunwatch here. So I'm going to grant him that title. So Martin Garstane, you are now Lord Martin here. His title has changed. I can fix that really easily here. To go back. It just does that. There we go. Finish. And so, yeah, now Lord Martin of Sunwatch here. He's got 2 kids already, Hamish and Quentin. And Quentin's pretty quick. Oh, both of his kids are quick, actually. Hamish here is not too bad of a character. He could be potentially a good knight one day. Offer knight tutelage? Sure, he could be our knight. He can be our squire for a little bit here. We need one anyways. Oh, look at this. Don't worry about disinheriting me. I'll do so myself. Okay, so Lana was not happy about that. And she's run off somewhere, so I guess good for her. We're gonna train young Hamish here in chivalry. There we go. Excellent training session. There you go, Martin. Your kid is a good kid, and he is betrothed. Oh, and look at this. He's betrothed to Seoman's daughter here. So 2 of our counselor member characters, they got the connections going on here. That's pretty cool. What do we got here? Damon's inviting us to a hunt? Well, I suppose we should join. Do we just take our dragon? Yeah, I'll just fly over on our dragon. All right, we'll join you, Damon. He's invited us. We might as well go, right? Who knows? Maybe Damon's like making plans for the future war here when he continues it. I have a feeling that Damon is gonna, make his own claim here. On the Iron Throne, but it's a risky proposition. He did just lose his dragon. I think he's only got the one. Yeah, he's only got the one tame dragon. He doesn't, his kids. Wow. Ooh, look at this. Prince Aenar Dark Flame. Ooh, that's kind of badass, honestly. Dark Flame. Cool. But yeah, none of Damon's kids have dragons because he didn't have any dragon eggs or anything like that. So Damon's side of the family here doesn't have a lot of dragons. He's 50 years old. Is he willing to risk his dragon, Caraxes? I mean, he's definitely the most powerful dragon. He doesn't have a ton of troops, but he does also have us to help. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave your comments down below as to whether you think that Damon would take this opportunity. I kind of think that he probably would, knowing Damon. It just, it makes sense that he would try his hand at it, but it is risky. It is risky. My Marshal, Lord Damon, very hesitantly brings his granddaughter-in-law, Lady Irina, to me. Lord Lyman has asked me to promote Lady Irina to the honor of commandership, but I believe that you might wish to have a say in the matter beforehand. She averts her eyes. She's pregnant. This is also, the wife of my grandson. Wouldn't she not prefer to serve as a courtier? My army is not a nursery. Yeah, no, of course it's not. Literally no idea what Lord Lyman's been up to this whole time. I know he's loyal, but his actions are often questionable. Let's see. I don't think we're not putting her in our army, but if she wants to serve. Lord Lyman's insulted by our offer. Rebuffed my child. Oh, look at this. Lyman's daughter is married to Lord Avalon. Hey, what? Okay, that kind of gives weird context to Lord Lyman trying to take over the Radiant Cliffs at that one point here. Very fascinating. But yeah, we're not going to put your daughter in our army here. One, she's not even capable. And two, we would accept her as a courtier, but obviously not as a commander there, Lord Lyman. So how's our stress doing? Yeah, I think we could just do recreation here. That seems fine. All right, let's see if this hunt goes well. I'm just I don't mind like biding a little time while the stuff in the Seven Kingdoms goes on here. 38%. Yeah, I've been losing a little bit. His troops are coming back up. But yeah, this war's been going on for a long, long time. I'm curious, what do you guys think if Damon attacked? Well, I'll put the time back on. I know a lot of you guys get annoyed due to the fact that I pause the game all the time. But if you don't pause the game, you just continuously get pop-ups like this coming all the time. And so it kind of interrupts the narration a little bit. But yeah, what do you guys think? If Damon attacks, do you think that King Maelor and Prince Aegon would make peace? Do you think they would sign a white peace in order to prevent Damon from taking over the throne? I don't know. What do you guys think of that situation? I could maybe see it, but I don't know. Tough to say. It's just the question of, who's got the dragons, right? Like if they pool their resources, they could potentially hold off. They could potentially hold off Damon. They might have enough dragons then, but oh, the Cranagman's ambush in the bog. Oh, they're having trouble. That's because like sieges are going on in the north, and that's where Prince Aegon's getting his war score here. Nice. King Damon gets a good shot with his arrow right into the beast's heart. Hell yeah, well done. Successful hunt. Like to see it. But yeah, I wonder if they would make peace to fend off Damon here. They are technically, yeah, it's tough to say. Or would, maybe one of them try to make peace with Damon? Would Prince Aegon here, could he potentially marry one of his children to one of Damon's children? There's some potential possibilities there. Could Prince Aegon, oh wow, his sister wife here is been injured. Yeah, there's a lot of different possibilities. Very curious what you guys think. Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, because I want to know what you guys think, and I'm very curious as to, yeah, what you guys think should happen here. I don't think Damon, if we leave it up to the AI, Damon's probably not going to attack, because obviously the AI is going to see, he's got 12,000 troops versus 27,000 troops. He's probably not going to bother. He's not going to factor in the dragon advantage. So yeah, it's tough to say whether or not Damon would actually do it if we don't prompt it. I am very willing to do so, though, if you guys think that is the most likeliest course of action here. We can see that our son here, our grandson, the Sword of the Morning, we have great grandchildren. That is a rare occasion in, oh wow, and look, our granddaughter's rowdy. I'm tempted to see if we can offer guardianship of ourselves so we can maybe raise our great granddaughter here to be a, capable, warrioress maybe. Has there ever, I don't think there's ever been a woman Sword of the Morning. But, who knows? This is the first time for everything, isn't there? She can't be knighted, but, well, who knows? we get to do what we want around here. There you go. She's become our ward. We'll see. Maybe she's just going to be insanely skilled with the sword, and then she'll be the first one to break that boundary there. Yeah, Prince Aenar here. He's a pretty cool character. He's already got a son as well, Aelor Targaryen. Yeah, so Daemon's branch definitely lacks the dragons. He's only got the one tame dragon. He doesn't have any others. He does have a dragon pit, or a dragon pen anyways. So I'm surprised that Vhagar didn't actually stay in their lands. In any case, he's got some small wars of tyranny there. So, yeah, I mean, what was this battle? The slaughter at Bald March there. Did we miss any? Oh, yeah. This was the one. Yeah, Queen Laena is dead there. Take a look at the events. Queen Laena disintegrating people. Maimed Gregor here. Magnus. Yeah, Magnus gets a lot of kills. Pretty much anybody with the Berserker trait is automatically going to get a ton of kills. But I mean, all our other characters. Oh, wow. Arthur was maimed. Oof. Ouch. Look at that. Brutally mauled. One-legged. Oh, man. Poor Arthur. He's got a lot of kids already, though. So Arthur Celtigar, he's suffered a lot here, serving us. Formidable fighter, but yeah, he's lost a leg. Brutally mauled. Who knows if he's going to survive. His health is poor. But, he's served us well as well. Man, I sometimes underestimate how good training your commanders can be, because we've gotten massive boosts to like all of our commanders here. Like their prowess is just skyrocketing here for basically all of them, which is, pretty good to see. We're going to have a bunch of badass commanders. I'm honestly surprised that King Maelor has not been able to turn things around now that he's not dealing with us in the south, but I think it's probably because he's trying to send his troops north through the neck, and they keep probably getting involved in like Cranagman ambushes, because they want to get like what do we got here? Sure, we can deal with that. Yeah, so I think that he's going to be wanting to siege down, to re-siege down like Barrowton and all that kind of stuff. So that is probably their prime goal. But yeah, things are, this war is not over yet. It is still continuing, and I'm curious as to whether you guys think Daemon should join in. So let me know in the comments below. We will be finding that out in the next episode. So until then, Wanderers, the Magnar Greenseers have formed a leader. Well, that's a minor minor event there. Lord Arthur of the Violet Rift unfortunately dying. F's in chat for Lord Celtigar here. His son, Lord Damien, now takes over. You know what? Maybe we'll find somebody to train him as a knight. Perhaps perhaps Prince Corin here. There we go. But yeah, we'll set all that up. But until the next episode, Wanderers, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.